Hello, Jacksons. You're welcome back to the channel. I'm trying to sound all calm and sweet and luxurious and expensive. I actually sound expensive, but I'm not expensive, girl. I gotta slay in this life. Oh my god. I wanted to use my hand fan, but it's not a video showing myself, so I don't need to do that. Anyways, guys, here I'm talking about Thabang. Now, since Thabang's eviction, we saw that he had his first official interview with, Big Brother hosts. That was, I think, Lawrence and Ebuka, or one of them. We saw he had a few media rounds, but we never really saw him going all outrightly doing some live streams like somebody like Yaya would do almost every day. But it's understandable. But he has started his own live streams, which is quite good. But one good thing is, as much as he tries and has not been saying a lot, he has actually been saying a lot. Now, there was a very extensive exclusive interview he had with what's the name again? Gen Z something podcasts. Yeah, it's a South African based podcast and stuff, right? And what they mostly do on that podcast is to interview, have conversations with rising stars, rising celebrities from South Africa who are mostly young people. So basically people who are 22 years downwards. Yeah. You could consider them Gen Z. Anybody that's just born within the 2000s, right? And well, he had his own session and it was nice. There was the guy and the lady who usually organize the podcast. And now, I'm not going to go in any orderly format, right, on the things that he said that caught my attention, which I am bringing to your notice. Y'all trust me, I am the apropos master. Yeah, if it's gossip, I bring it to your faces. But I don't like it when y'all come up in my space and be telling me that, oh, my title did this, my title did that. Excuse you. The best way for content creation is to put up catchy titles that are relative to what you're talking about. And I wouldn't say what was not said. Like somebody came to tell me that why would I say that they've not paid Khosi her money, as if I knew it. She literally said it in a live stream today in our first media round. And I wanted to give the girl a dirty slap. But let me get back to my coolness. Anyways, so at the bank, they asked him questions like, how did he get to go into Big Brother, and what motivated him? He said, actually, in confession, right, his mom is addicted to Big Brother. Yes, that his mom was the one who was watching Big Brother a lot, that she told him when he was in grade 3, that's like junior secondary school, or SS1 for us in Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken, that doesn't he think he would, do well or would like to try Big Brother? And he was like, I don't know. And he has his reasons, which I'm going to tell you later. So him actually going for Big Brother was mostly his mom who put it in his mind. She encouraged him, but when he applied, he didn't really tell her, right? It was when he had passed all the interviews and all the stages, and they told him that he's one of the housemates. That was when he informed his mom, and she was really, of course, excited. Now, when getting into the house, what was his notion like? Did he have a type of lady? He said he didn't have a type in the Big Brother house. And I'm like, hey. Nelisa was not your type. Khosi was not your type. And who else? Olivia was not your type. I would not put that in this category because that would be disrespectful to her. But the so-called Khosi whom he was saying blah 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 about, and then, well, we know he didn't rate Olivia or Nelisa, but Khosi, he said he didn't have a type in the house. The only thing was the ladies he got involved with was because he found them interesting in certain ways. And then, of course, he went on to state that, he had a friend who was in the last season of BBMzansi, that was 2022, whom gave him strategies. That was the strategies he used. That the guy gave him strategies on how to manipulate and play older people who think they're wise, or older people who think they can play the game better. So that was how he got to play the people he played in the house. Now, for me, it refers to Yemi, Khosi, Nelisa, and even Olivia. That was what he literally said. He played all of them. Now, of course, he also revealed that when he left the Big Brother house, now when he was in the Big Brother house, you wouldn't know anything that's happening. But when he left, literally while he was leaving the Big Brother door and going to the stage, that you would see people at the backstage and maybe part of the organizers are like saying, oh, you were so good. You should have been in the finals. In fact, you deserved to win. We don't know what happened. And I'm like, are these people like intentionally conspiring to make some certain people win? Because that wasn't nice if that's really what was happening. But he said that. Now he went on to say that one reason why he was careful with Khosi is that he didn't want, according to him, he held his heart close. He didn't want her to play him. Now that now refers to or relates to the, how to manipulate and play older people. And he said one of the reasons why he didn't do certain stuff, why he didn't want to even do anything major, when I say major, y'all know the do now, is because he didn't want to come out of the Big Brother house and then later in life, when he has changed to become somebody else, that things that he did in Big Brother will come back haunting him. Like, of course, as long as they get online, they're online for life, so you cannot actually easily somewhat in any way take them down. So this he did so he could save and protect his brand. And and right now he doesn't have anything for Khosi or Nelisa or anybody. What he's focusing on right now is to build his brand, and then later, if there's any lady he falls in love with, whether be it from the show or outside of the show, that he's good with that. Just in a bit to somewhat bait him to understand what he is necessarily saying about what he said about, playing older people, and that Khosi didn't really have interest in her somewhat. They had to ask him again, so what are you really saying? Khosi was just somebody to use, or she was just not she was more than a face, right? He said, yes, of course, because he's more than a face. He was really interested in what he had to say. And I'm like, why are you making it sound as though Khosi was chasing you all around? But on the second thought, the both of them were chasing each other and Khosi chased him. So it's a 50-50 thing. Now, they went on to Nelisa and asked him, why did he start treating Nelisa the way he was treating her? He said he lost interest, and it was mostly because initially he knew that Nelisa liked Mmeli, but then for her to get to the point of sleeping with him in Big Brother's house, that he literally just lost interest and respect for her. And that was, the threshold for him to, stop whatever he was doing with her and just play her and try to whatever he did. Now, of course, that's basically what I heard from that podcast interview. But it was cool to see that this boy is also creating some buzz around himself.